What is C++? C++ is an object-oriented programming (OOP) language that is viewed by many as the best language for creating large-scale applications. C++ is a superset of the C language. A related programming language, Java, is based on C++ but optimized for the distribution of program objects in a network such as the Internet. Why is class used in C++? A class is used to specify the form of an object, and it combines data representation and methods for manipulating that data into one neat package. The data and functions within a class are called members of the class. Syntax refers to the rules that define the structure of a language. Syntax in computer programming means the rules that control the structure of the symbols, punctuation, and words of a programming language. Without syntax, the meaning or semantics of a language is nearly impossible to understand.
Now, as you can see, I'm importing IOStream. So on line 1, this is called a preprocessor directive. I need to import that library because I'm using a couple of functions that are defined within that library. Cout is defined within that library, and endl is also defined within that library. I then have to scope an object to that function. So that's what this std::, is. And then again, the std::endl. So here I'm scoping an object to that function that's been defined within IOStream. This is the string that I want output to the standard output device. The string, of course, is hello world. So let's give it a run and take a look at what this program does, and then we'll get more into the syntax as to exactly what's going on. So I open up Terminal. Again, I'm on a Mac. And I have to navigate my way to wherever this file is saved. I saved that file under a directory called examples on my desktop. So I'm changing directories to desktop, and then I'm changing directories into my examples folder. Okay. And now to compile this program, I'm just calling C++ and then on the file name. It comes back, and hopefully no errors happen. In this case, I didn't have any errors. Now to run this file, again, I'm on a Mac. I'm just going to type dot, which means current directory, /a.out. And you can see the text, hello world, came to the screen. Again, hello world is the string that I'm telling C++ to print to the standard output device. Now let's talk a little bit more about exactly what's going on in the syntax. All C++ programs have to have exactly one main function, and it's actually called main. You can see I have that there on line 3. And the way functions are defined in C++, you'll learn more about this later, but they have to have a return type, a function name, a parameter list, and then a body of that function. In this case, the return type of my main function is integer. And you can see that I'm actually returning a 0 as the last line in the program in this example. So you can visibly see that I'm actually returning an integer, and that integer is 0. Now on line 4, this is where the output is coming from, and also flushing the buffer and returning the cursor down to the next line. So to output data to the standard output stream, we use a function in C++ called cout. And then, of course, we provide the string that we want output.